Louise Hay's Power of Positive Affirmations revolves around the idea that our thoughts and words shape our reality. According to Hay, the subconscious mind absorbs the beliefs we repeatedly affirm, influencing our emotional, mental, and physical well-being. By using positive affirmation statements like, "I am worthy of love," or "I trust the process of life," we can reprogram limiting beliefs, attract positive experiences, and improve our lives. Affirmations work by shifting our focus from negativity to empowerment, helping us align with what we truly desire. When used consistently, they can foster self-love, confidence, and healing, helping to overcome fear and self-doubt. Affirmations are more than just words. They are powerful tools for transformation, enabling us to create a life of health, happiness, and abundance.
In Neville Goddard's teachings, persistent assumptions are key to manifesting desires. It's not just about assuming something once, but consistently returning to the belief that your wish is fulfilled. By maintaining this assumption, even when external circumstances appear unchanged, you impress the desired outcome onto your subconscious mind. Persistent assumptions help overcome doubt and negative thoughts, allowing you to remain focused on your goal. The process requires faith in the unseen, trusting that your inner conviction will eventually shape your external reality. The more consistently you assume your desire has already been realized, the more your reality will align with that assumption. In short, persistence in thought and belief leads to the materialization of your desires, as your inner world determines your outer experience.
Neville Goddard's revision technique is a powerful method for reshaping your reality by altering past experiences in your mind. He believed that by revisiting an event and imagining it the way you wish it had occurred, you can change its impact on your future. According to Neville, our subconscious mind cannot differentiate between real and imagined experiences. By consistently revising negative memories into positive ones, you influence your subconscious and shift your future outcomes accordingly. To practice, vividly replay the event, but this time, create a new, favorable version. This simple yet profound technique helps release old emotional patterns and aligns you with desired outcomes, transforming both past perceptions and future possibilities.
Florence Scovel Shinn teaches that giving and receiving are part of the same energetic cycle, where what you put out into the world comes back to you. She emphasizes that when you give freely, whether it's love, money, time, or help, you open yourself up to receive in kind. This is not just a physical exchange, but a spiritual one, where the universe reflects your generosity. Shinn encourages giving without expecting direct returns, trusting that the universe will provide, often in unexpected ways. By staying open to both giving and receiving, you keep the flow of abundance circulating in your life. This balance ensures that you remain in harmony with the natural flow of energy, attracting more good into your life.
Neville Goddard's clarity exercise is designed to help you manifest by first getting clear about your desires. The process starts with defining exactly what you want, ensuring it's specific and something you truly wish to experience. Once you have clarity, focus on the end result of your desire being fulfilled, rather than the process of how it will happen. Visualize and imagine what your life would look like with the desire accomplished, and more importantly, feel the emotions associated with it: joy, gratitude, or satisfaction. Repetition is key. The more consistently you engage in this practice, the more you impress your subconscious with the desire's fulfillment. This clarity allows the subconscious mind to work more effectively, removing doubt or confusion and aligning you with your desired outcome.
Neville Goddard highlights the power of imagination and the practice of dwelling in the end to manifest desired outcomes. Instead of waiting for events to unfold, you mentally place yourself in the state of having already achieved your goal. For example, if someone is ill, rather than focusing on the process of recovery, you visualize them as fully healthy. The ability to imagine conversations or sounds in your mind is crucial. By hearing what you wish, you can help create that reality. This approach encourages using imagination positively to shape your life, emphasizing that the mind has the power to influence outcomes through vivid visualization. Goddard urges using this power for good, focusing on the desired outcome, not present challenges.
Florence Scovel, Shin's concept of the law of non-resistance, complements the law of karma by emphasizing the importance of how we respond to negativity. She taught that reacting negatively to challenging situations only perpetuates harm and invites more negativity into our lives. Instead of resisting or fighting against adversity, Shin encouraged embracing acceptance and understanding. By practicing non-resistance, we break the cycle of karmic retribution and open ourselves to positive outcomes. This law promotes maintaining a peaceful attitude, even in difficult times. By responding to life's challenges with love and positivity, we align ourselves with higher vibrations, fostering personal healing and creating a more fulfilling reality. Ultimately, Shin's teachings guide us to transform adversity into opportunities for growth and peace.
Neville Goddard's concept of mental imagery emphasizes the power of visualization in manifesting desires. According to this principle, you should create a detailed and vivid mental picture of the end result you wish to achieve. The key is to immerse yourself fully in this imagined scene as if it is happening in the present moment. For example, if your goal is to secure a dream job, you would visualize yourself already in that role, sitting at your desk, interacting with colleagues, and experiencing the emotions of fulfillment and success. By regularly engaging in this focused visualization, you align your inner state with your desired reality, helping to bring it into existence.
Louise Hay's Building Self-Love centers on using mirror work to nurture self-acceptance. By looking into your own eyes and repeating affirmations like, "I love and accept myself," you confront any discomfort or resistance to self-love. Initially, this practice may feel uncomfortable, as it can bring up negative self-talk or past emotional wounds. However, over time, it helps reprogram limiting beliefs and replace them with kindness and compassion. The process deepens self-compassion, allowing you to see yourself as deserving of love and acceptance. As your mindset shifts, you cultivate inner confidence and become less reliant on external validation. Ultimately, this practice encourages a more loving and empowered relationship with yourself, leading to greater emotional resilience and personal growth.
Neville Goddard's state akin to sleep, SATS, is a powerful technique for using the law of assumption. This method involves entering a relaxed, drowsy state, similar to the moments before sleep, when the subconscious mind is highly receptive. In this state, you vividly imagine a scene that implies your desire has already been fulfilled. By mentally experiencing this as real and immersing yourself in the emotions of having it, you impress this assumption onto your subconscious mind. Repeating the scene and emotions helps solidify the assumption. If you fall asleep with this visualization, your subconscious will continue to work on manifesting your desire. Neville Goddard's "How Did I?" technique is a powerful manifestation method based on the law of assumption. It involves imagining yourself in the future with your desired outcome already achieved and asking, "How did I get here?" This question tricks your subconscious into accepting the fulfillment of your wish as a fact. Instead of worrying about how your desire will manifest, you reflect on it as if it's already done. The key is to feel the emotions of satisfaction and success while imagining this scenario. Through this, you shift into the state of having already accomplished your goal, which helps to impress your subconscious mind. By regularly practicing this technique and detaching from the how, you allow your subconscious to guide events toward the fulfillment of your desire, bringing it into your reality.
Sleep meditation, as taught by Neville Goddard, is a powerful technique for manifesting desires. It involves entering a state akin to sleep, SATS, where the conscious mind quiets, making the subconscious highly receptive. In this relaxed state, visualize your desire as already fulfilled. Create a vivid scene that evokes the emotions of having achieved your goal. Focus on these feelings deeply, as they impress the subconscious mind. As you drift off to sleep, maintain this imagery and emotional state, allowing it to saturate your mind. Goddard emphasized that feeling is the secret. The emotions you experience during this process are crucial for manifestation. By regularly practicing this technique, you can align your subconscious beliefs with your desires, ultimately bringing them into your waking reality. Sleep meditation can be a transformative tool in harnessing the law of assumption. Neville Goddard emphasizes the power of attention and focus in shaping your reality. He teaches that where your attention goes, energy flows, meaning that the more you concentrate on a specific thought, idea, or feeling, the more you solidify it in your consciousness. Over time, this focused attention strengthens the belief, impressing it on your subconscious mind. As a result, it begins to manifest in your external life. According to Goddard, whatever you consistently dwell upon in your mind, whether positive or negative, becomes your reality. If you focus on lack or fear, that will expand in your life. However, if you focus on abundance, joy, or success, those aspects will begin to unfold. The key is to be mindful of where you direct your attention because it directly influences what you experience in your world.
Neville Goddard teaches that faith, rooted in imagination and belief, shapes your reality. He emphasizes the power of the I am consciousness, your self-concept and identity, stating that what you assume to be true about yourself and the world manifests in your external life. By aligning your inner beliefs with your desired outcomes, you can transform your experiences. Goddard interprets biblical scriptures metaphorically, viewing them as guides for psychological mastery rather than religious dogma. Key to this process is living in the end, which means feeling and acting as if your desired state is already fulfilled. Faith, for Goddard, is the inner conviction that what you imagine and believe will inevitably materialize in the physical world, making it the foundation of your personal fortune.
Napoleon Hill's principle, accept defeat as a sign to rebuild your plans, emphasizes that setbacks are not failures, but opportunities for growth. Defeat signals that the current strategy needs adjustment, not that the goal is unattainable. By embracing setbacks, you develop resilience, adaptability, and creative problem-solving skills, essential for long-term success. Hill encourages evaluating what went wrong, learning from the experience, and revising your approach to create stronger plans. This process shifts your focus from failure to progress, helping you persevere with clarity and confidence. History's greatest achievements often arose from rebuilding after defeat, proving its role in success. Accepting defeat isn't about giving up. It's about refining your journey to achieve your goals with greater determination and insight.
Louise Hay believed deeply in the power of thoughts to shape our reality. According to her teachings, every thought we choose creates our experiences, impacting our health, happiness, and overall life quality. By focusing on positive, affirming thoughts, she taught that we can align ourselves with abundance, love, and well-being. Hay emphasized the importance of mindfulness, becoming aware of our internal dialogue and recognizing how habitual thoughts might limit our potential. She encouraged replacing any negative or limiting beliefs with empowering ones, such as, I am deserving of happiness, or I attract good things effortlessly. In this way, we are actively creating a more fulfilling life. For Hay, the law of attraction was a natural result of intentional thinking, shaping the reality we desire with each positive thought.
Gratitude Amplifies the Cycle is a key teaching of Florence Scovel Shinn, where gratitude plays a vital role in the law of reciprocity. She explains that when you are genuinely thankful for what you already have, you attract more blessings into your life. A grateful heart, according to Shinn, acts as a magnet for positive experiences and abundance. This creates a feedback loop. The more you express gratitude and give freely without expectation, the more the universe responds by providing additional reasons to be grateful. Gratitude enhances the giving-receiving cycle, ensuring that the flow of abundance continues. By focusing on appreciation, You align yourself with the energy of abundance, making it easier to manifest your desires.
Neville Goddard emphasizes that our inner dialogue, the conversations we have with ourselves in our minds, plays a crucial role in shaping our reality. These ongoing internal talks influence our beliefs, emotions, and ultimately the experiences we attract into our lives. Whether positive or negative, the tone and content of these mental conversations determine how we perceive and respond to the world. Goddard teaches that by deliberately changing our inner dialogue to reflect what we desire, we can begin to align our outer reality with our aspirations. For example, instead of dwelling on thoughts of lack or failure, we should mentally rehearse conversations that reflect abundance, success, and fulfillment. This conscious shift in self-talk reprograms the subconscious mind, causing it to manifest these desired outcomes in our external world. In essence, our inner conversations are a powerful tool for creating the life we want.
Gratitude plays a key role in creating positive momentum when manifesting through the law of assumption. By appreciating small wins and progress, you accelerate the natural unfolding of your desires. Neville Goddard teaches that focusing on gratitude helps maintain the feeling of already having what you seek, which is essential for manifestation. Gratitude aligns your focus with your desires and elevates your emotional vibration, keeping you in a state of abundance rather than lack. By practicing gratitude daily, you signal to your subconscious that your desires are already yours, which speeds up their arrival. This consistent feeling of thankfulness amplifies the manifestation process, allowing bigger desires to materialize with ease.
Joseph Murphy highlights the power of the subconscious mind in overcoming fear, often rooted in negative beliefs. To combat this, he recommends positive affirmations to replace fearful thoughts with empowering ones and visualization to imagine success in facing fears. Meditation and relaxation techniques also quiet the mind, fostering calmness. Murphy encourages identifying and reprogramming negative beliefs to develop a positive self-image. Additionally, gradual exposure to feared situations helps build confidence. Through these strategies, individuals can tap into the power of their subconscious mind to conquer fear and pursue their goals effectively.
According to Neville Goddard, dying to the old self involves letting go of outdated beliefs, emotional attachments, and identities that no longer serve your highest good. These limitations often arise from past experiences or societal conditioning, creating a self-concept rooted in fear, lack, or doubt. Transformation requires shedding these layers, similar to how a caterpillar becomes a butterfly. By releasing the old, you create space for a renewed version of yourself aligned with your true desires and potential. While this process may feel uncomfortable as the familiar fades, it is essential for growth. Embrace the unknown with faith, trusting that your new self is emerging. As Neville teaches, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and embody it. This marks the death of the old self and the resurrection into a new reality.
Florence Scovel Shinn emphasized the power of acting on intuition, believing it to be a direct line to divine guidance. She taught that when we follow these intuitive nudges, those subtle feelings or insights, we align ourselves with miraculous outcomes. While these impressions may seem small or illogical, Shinn encouraged trust in them, as they often lead to breakthroughs, new opportunities, and solutions to challenges. Acting on intuition allows us to bypass doubt and fear, creating a flow of events that naturally brings us closer to our desires. By listening and responding to these inner signals, we open ourselves to the right circumstances, people, and timing, leading to a life guided by divine order.
Neville Goddard's eavesdrop technique is a manifestation method where you imagine overhearing a conversation that confirms your desire has already been fulfilled. The idea is to create a mental scene where others are casually discussing the realization of your goal as if it's already a reality. By picturing yourself as a passive observer, hearing others affirm your success, you strengthen the belief that what you want has already manifested. This approach taps into Goddard's broader concept of living in the end, where you embody the feelings and certainty of your wish being fulfilled. The technique helps shift your mindset into alignment with your desired reality, making it more likely to manifest. Regularly practicing this visualization can reinforce your faith and create an emotional state that attracts the desired outcome.
Neville Goddard's concept of the bridge of incidents describes the sequence of natural events that unfolds to lead you to your desired outcome after you've assumed it as reality. Once you've fully embodied the feeling of your wish fulfilled, the world around you begins to rearrange itself in subtle, often unexpected ways to bring you to your goal. These events, or incidents, may seem random at first, but they're interconnected steps guiding you toward your vision. Your role is to trust the process and act intuitively as these opportunities and coincidences arise. By remaining faithful to the state of your wish fulfilled, you'll effortlessly walk this bridge, recognizing that even small, everyday occurrences are essential parts of the path to manifesting your desired reality.
Florence Scovel Shinn taught that alignment with desire is key to manifesting one's goals, and intuition is the guiding force in this process. She emphasized that when we tune into our inner guidance, it naturally aligns our thoughts, words, and actions with what we truly want. This intuitive alignment helps us attract the right people, opportunities, and situations that support our desires. Shin believed that the more we trust and act on intuition, the more we allow the universe to work in our favor, creating a seamless flow of events that leads to the realization of our goals. By following these inner cues, we remain on a path of purpose and fulfillment, supported by divine order and timing.
In Neville Goddard's teachings, renunciation is the mental act of letting go of old beliefs and limitations that contradict your desired reality. It isn't about physically giving up possessions or changing your external life, but rather about detaching from negative thoughts, emotions, and assumptions that don't align with the fulfillment of your desires. By renouncing these limiting ideas, you shift your focus to the state of consciousness where your wish is already fulfilled. This inner transformation is key to manifesting what you want, as Goddard's law of assumption teaches that assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled creates your external reality. Renunciation, then, is about releasing the old to make way for the new state of being you want to experience.
Florence Scovel Shinn taught that divine guidance manifests through intuition, which she viewed as direct communication with the divine or one's higher self. She believed this inner knowing transcends rational thought, tapping into a deeper wisdom that aligns with universal laws. By listening to our intuition, we access insights that can guide us toward our true purpose and help us make decisions that resonate with our highest good. Shin emphasized the importance of trusting this intuitive voice, as it often leads us to the right paths and outcomes. This connection to divine guidance fosters a sense of peace and clarity, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with confidence and assurance that we are supported by a higher power.
Charles Haanel's teachings emphasize that aligning our thoughts with universal laws like harmony, abundance, and peace enhances mental power and personal success. He believed the universe operates on natural, orderly principles and responds positively to those who harmonize their thoughts and actions with these universal truths. Positive, constructive thinking creates an inner harmony that aligns with the world's inherent balance, making it easier to attract desired outcomes. By focusing on principles like abundance, we connect our mental energy with forces that facilitate growth and achievement. This approach encourages a mindset of optimism and gratitude, which he saw as essential for living in harmony with the universe. Ultimately, Haanel believed that alignment with these laws is key to creating a fulfilling, prosperous life. Neville Goddard's statement, "True transformation begins from within," underscores the belief that reality is shaped by our internal assumptions and beliefs. Rather than focusing on external change, Goddard emphasizes the importance of transforming one's inner world, thoughts, feelings, and self-concept. He advocates using imagination to embody the feeling of already having what you desire, which aligns the subconscious with this new reality. The outer world is a reflection of one's inner state, meaning that lasting change occurs when a person shifts their core beliefs about themselves. By believing and feeling as though your desires are already fulfilled, you attract them into your external experience. Goddard's philosophy teaches that true power lies in self-awareness and the ability to consciously shape one's inner world, positioning the individual as the creator of their reality.
Neville Goddard's principle, revalue yourself and they will confirm the change, emphasizes that others reflect how you see yourself. According to the law of assumption, your self-concept shapes your external reality. If you want others to treat you differently, whether with more respect, love, or attention, you must first change how you perceive and value yourself. By adopting a new, positive self-image, others naturally respond to this shift, reflecting your inner transformation. This process requires you to assume the feeling of already being the person you want to be, internally embodying confidence, worthiness, or any desired trait. As you persist in this new self-concept, the world around you, including the way people treat you, will conform to match your changed identity.
Neville Goddard's concept of let go and trust is crucial to his manifestation teachings. Once you've fully imagined and felt the reality of your desire as fulfilled, he advises releasing attachment to the outcome. This means not obsessing over how or when it will manifest. Goddard emphasizes that the path to fulfillment isn't your responsibility. Simply believing that it is already done is enough to set the process in motion. Trusting allows the subconscious mind to work without interference, opening the way for natural alignment and manifestation. Letting go not only demonstrates faith, but also frees you from resistance, allowing the desire to flow smoothly into your reality. This quiet, confident belief fuels the law of assumption and brings your desire to life.
Louise Hay's evening meditation is a gentle ritual for releasing the day's stress and cultivating inner peace before sleep. Begin by finding a quiet space, closing your eyes, and taking deep breaths to let go of any lingering tension. Use simple affirmations like, "I did my best today," and "that is enough," to foster self-compassion. Visualize a warm, healing light enveloping your body, washing away worries. Embrace gratitude by thinking of 3 things you're thankful for, allowing these thoughts to fill you with peace. Finally, affirm restful sleep by repeating, "I allow myself to rest deeply." This evening practice helps you reset and invites tranquility, making space for a positive tomorrow. It's a powerful way to end each day with self-love and a sense of calm.
Joseph Murphy's affirmations for wealth emphasize using positive statements to reshape subconscious beliefs about money. By repeating affirmations like "wealth is constantly flowing into my life," and "I am open and receptive to all the wealth life offers me," Murphy believed one could align their inner beliefs with abundance. These affirmations, when repeated in a calm, relaxed state, gradually replace thoughts of lack and scarcity, creating a mental atmosphere that welcomes prosperity. According to Murphy, the subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between imagined and real experiences. So feeding it with positive affirmations rewires it to expect and accept wealth. This shift in mindset helps individuals act and feel like wealth is natural, allowing new opportunities and resources to flow into their lives more readily.
For Neville Goddard, trusting the universe means having unwavering faith in the power of your imagination and in the natural unfolding of events to bring your desires to fruition. Rather than relying on external forces, Goddard taught that trust should be placed in your own consciousness, as it is the creative force behind your reality. Once you assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, trusting the universe means believing that the bridge of incidents will appear, even if you can't see how. This trust allows you to remain confident and detached, knowing that by persisting in your desired state, the universe, through your own consciousness, will arrange events to manifest your desires in the most natural way.
Neville Goddard emphasized that persistence in your assumption is crucial for manifesting desired outcomes. Even when external circumstances seem to contradict your assumption, it's important to maintain your belief in its truth. Doubts and negative emotions can weaken the process, so you must remain firm in your conviction that your desire is already fulfilled. By continuing to assume your desired reality with unwavering faith, despite appearances to the contrary, you allow it to unfold in your life. Persistence ensures that your focus stays on the end result, making it easier to align with and manifest your goal, as reality will eventually conform to your dominant assumptions. Neville Goddard's breathing technique is a powerful method for manifesting desires. The practice involves taking deep, slow breaths while focusing on a specific intention. As you inhale, visualize drawing in universal energy and power, and as you exhale, release any doubts or fears blocking your manifestation. This rhythmic breathing creates a state of inner calm and focus, helping you shift your consciousness and align with the energy of your desired outcome. By repeating this process for several minutes, you elevate your vibration and connect more deeply with your intention, allowing your desire to manifest more effortlessly and quickly.
Neville Goddard teaches that consciousness is the foundation of all existence, shaping reality through thought and imagination. According to his philosophy, everything in your external world is a reflection of your inner state. To change your life, you must first change your beliefs and assumptions. Goddard emphasizes that imagination is the creative power behind consciousness. By vividly imagining your desires as already fulfilled and feeling them as real, you impress these ideas upon your subconscious, which then manifests them in your life. He introduces the concept of states of consciousness, psychological conditions that dictate your experience. Moving into a desired state, like wealth or happiness, aligns your consciousness with that outcome. Through focus, attention, and assumption, you can direct your consciousness to manifest the life you truly desire.
Prayer therapy, as described by Joseph Murphy, is the practice of using prayer to heal and transform the mind and body. It involves affirming positive beliefs, visualizing desired outcomes, and aligning thoughts with faith and conviction. This process, which draws on the subconscious mind's power, encourages people to replace negative or limiting beliefs with affirmations of health, prosperity, or peace, creating a healing effect on one's emotional and physical well-being. Murphy viewed prayer therapy as a scientific way to harness spiritual energy to improve life.
Neville Goddard teaches that where your attention goes, energy flows. This simple yet profound idea highlights the power of focus in shaping your reality. By directing your thoughts and emotions toward a specific idea, you reinforce it in your consciousness. Over time, this mental focus solidifies, influencing the circumstances that manifest in your life. Whether it's a desire, goal, or belief, the more attention you give to it, the stronger its presence becomes. Goddard emphasizes that your external reality reflects your inner state, meaning that by focusing on what you want, you can consciously shape your experiences.
Louise Hay emphasizes personal responsibility as essential for self-love and healing. She believes that recognizing how our thoughts, feelings, and actions shape our lives empowers us to create desired change. By reflecting on our choices, we can break negative patterns and foster a more positive mindset. Hay advocates for practices like affirmations and self-reflection to nurture a compassionate relationship with ourselves, which is vital for personal growth. Accepting responsibility allows us to release blame and embrace our ability to transform our circumstances. This process not only leads to healing, but also cultivates inner peace and fulfillment. Ultimately, Hay teaches that taking charge of our lives is liberating and necessary for achieving true happiness and well-being.
Awakening spiritual sensation is the art of fully embodying your desired state through vivid imagination and belief. Neville Goddard emphasized that feeling is the secret, meaning manifestation arises when you feel as though your wish is already fulfilled. This sensation goes beyond mere visualization. It involves deep emotional and sensory engagement, allowing you to align with the reality you seek. By living in the end and experiencing your desire and imagination with conviction, You awaken your inner creative power and bring that vision into physical existence. The process fosters a deeper connection with your divine self, unlocking your ability to consciously shape your life and spiritual growth.
Napoleon Hill believed that consistently doing more than expected is a key trait of highly successful individuals. This principle, known as going the extra mile, involves delivering more value or effort without expecting recognition or reward. Hill taught that this habit builds character, enhances reputation, and fosters stronger relationships and trust. By regularly exceeding expectations, individuals create a reputation for reliability and excellence. This extra effort attracts new opportunities, as people are drawn to those who demonstrate dedication. Ultimately, going the extra mile fosters a mindset of service, paving the way for success and fulfillment.
In Neville Goddard's teachings, imagination and faith are essential tools for manifesting desires. He believed that prayer is not simply about asking, but about aligning the conscious and subconscious mind through vivid mental imagery and unwavering belief. When you imagine your desire as if it has already been fulfilled and maintain faith that it is real, the subconscious mind accepts this as truth. This inner alignment, where your conscious thoughts and subconscious beliefs match, creates the conditions for your desires to manifest. Without this harmony, prayers remain ineffective. Neville Goddard teaches that to manifest your desires, you must detach from your present reality. What you see around you is simply a reflection of past assumptions and beliefs. By giving power to the present, you reinforce old patterns. Instead, focus on what you want to create, holding on to that vision despite current circumstances. This shift in focus allows new possibilities to manifest, as your reality begins to align with your desired state, not your past thoughts. Detachment from the present moment is key to creating a new future.
Napoleon Hill's concept of the sixth sense emphasizes the importance of intuition in achieving success. As you align more closely with your desires and goals, your intuition becomes a guiding force in decision-making. Hill suggests that this intuitive sense can reveal hidden opportunities, helping you make choices that align with your aspirations. Trusting this inner guidance strengthens your confidence and enhances your ability to recognize paths to success that others may overlook. In Hill's view, developing and trusting the sixth sense is key to uncovering the insights and opportunities that propel you toward your goals.
The power of suggestion in Napoleon Hill's mastermind principle refers to the influence of positive peer support, which can boost personal growth, build confidence, and enhance persistence. When surrounded by motivated, goal-oriented individuals, members of a mastermind are encouraged to adopt constructive beliefs, stay focused, and push through challenges. This positive influence can reshape one's mindset, making it easier to stay committed to goals and overcome self-doubt. Hill believed that consistent exposure to affirming ideas and encouragement within a mastermind environment strengthens one's ability to visualize and achieve success.
According to Neville Goddard, true prayer is not about asking, but assuming the feeling of your desire fulfilled. He teaches that prayer involves living in the end, where you imagine yourself experiencing your desired outcome as if it's already real. To do this, enter a relaxed state, often just before sleep, known as the state akin to sleep. In this state, vividly imagine yourself achieving your desire in the first person, feeling the emotions that naturally arise, like gratitude or joy. After this, let go and trust the process, knowing that the how is not your concern. Goddard believes that through consistent practice, this method aligns your consciousness with your desire, gradually bringing it into reality through the power of the subconscious mind.
Neville Goddard emphasizes that controlling your attention is crucial for manifestation. Where you focus your attention is where your energy flows, shaping your external reality. By consciously directing your attention towards your desires, rather than on doubts or unwanted circumstances, you align yourself with the fulfillment of those desires. Goddard believes that the persistent focus on the desired outcome impresses the subconscious mind, which then brings about the corresponding external changes. Mastering attention allows you to deliberately create the life you envision.
Louise Hay emphasized the importance of becoming aware of our internal thought patterns as the first essential step toward creating positive change. She believed that much of what we think and feel is habitual, often stemming from limiting beliefs, past conditioning, or deeply rooted fears. These thought patterns can create obstacles to achieving the life we desire if left unexamined. By practicing mindful awareness of our inner dialogue, we begin to notice negative or unsupportive thoughts, allowing us to consciously replace them with beliefs that are empowering, affirming, and aligned with our goals. Hay encouraged this regular self-observation as it helps us uncover thoughts that may be holding us back. Awareness, she believed, unlocks our ability to transform from within, moving us closer to happiness, peace, and fulfillment.
Neville Goddard's concept of identify your desire emphasizes the importance of clarity and emotional connection in manifesting your goals. According to Goddard, the first step is to clearly and specifically define what you want, as vague desires lack the focus needed for manifestation. Once identified, you should deeply feel and connect with this desire, generating the emotional energy necessary to bring it into reality. Goddard teaches that you must assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, living as if your desire is already realized. Persistence in this assumption, combined with a strong inner conviction that your desire is possible and already yours spiritually, is key to manifestation. This process aligns your consciousness with the reality where your desire exists, enabling its realization in your life.
Wallace D. Wattles' The Science of Getting Rich outlines a methodical approach to wealth creation based on universal laws. Success stems from clear goals, focused thoughts, and purposeful action. He emphasizes thinking in a certain way, where visualization and belief align your mind with abundance. Gratitude plays a key role in maintaining a positive, wealth-attracting mindset, while faith ensures confidence in the process. Wattles advocates for a creative mindset, focusing on adding value and avoiding competition, which fosters scarcity thinking. Key insights include: wealth is limitless and available to all. Thought, belief, and action must work in harmony. Gratitude and faith are essential to staying aligned. By applying these principles, anyone can achieve financial prosperity and fulfillment.
The "you are the operant power" principle, central to Neville Goddard's teachings, emphasizes that individuals actively shape their reality through their thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions. According to this idea, your assumptions create your life experiences, as what you believe about yourself and the world determines your external reality. Neville teaches that consciousness is the only reality, meaning that your inner state influences everything you encounter. By recognizing this power, you take responsibility for your life, knowing that changing your beliefs can change your circumstances. Imagination plays a crucial role, as using it to visualize desired outcomes allows you to shift your assumptions and, ultimately, your life experiences.
Charles Haanel emphasized that the conscious and subconscious minds work together to create reality. The conscious mind is the thinking, decision-making part of us. It selects and directs thoughts, acting as the gatekeeper. When we consistently focus on certain thoughts or ideas, these impressions pass into the subconscious mind, which then takes over and tirelessly works to actualize them. The subconscious mind doesn't question or analyze. It simply follows the instructions given by the conscious mind and brings them into form. This process underscores the importance of consciously choosing positive, constructive thoughts, as these will ultimately shape our lives. By deliberately impressing desired ideas onto the subconscious, we can harness its power to transform intentions into real-world outcomes.
In Neville Goddard's teaching, faith and persistence are the backbone of manifestation. He explains that while you might not see immediate results, maintaining belief in your desired outcome is essential. Faith means holding firm in the conviction that your desire is already fulfilled, regardless of current circumstances. Persistence involves continuously affirming this belief and revisiting the feeling of the wish fulfilled, even when doubts or delays arise. Goddard believed that staying aligned with your vision, despite appearances, eventually allows reality to reshape itself to match your assumptions. With unwavering faith and persistence, you keep the energy of your desire active, which gradually manifests in the physical world, bringing your vision into form.
A mindset is a set of beliefs and attitudes that shape how people perceive and interact with the world. Napoleon Hill, in Think and Grow Rich, emphasizes that a person's state of mind is a powerful tool for creating their desired circumstances. He argues that thoughts, combined with strong emotions and belief, have the power to influence outcomes. Key principles include having a clear purpose, maintaining unwavering faith, and persisting despite challenges. Hill highlights the importance of feeding the subconscious mind with positive thoughts to align it with one's goals. Ultimately, success begins within, as individuals use their thoughts and beliefs to shape their reality. This conscious control of the mind is the foundation for achieving any goal or creating a fulfilling life. To assume in just 1 minute, focus on a simple yet powerful visualization. Close your eyes and relax. Take a deep breath to center yourself. Picture a scene that implies your desire is already fulfilled. It can be as simple as seeing yourself receiving a congratulatory message or experiencing a moment of joy related to your wish. Feel the emotions. Imagine the happiness, relief, or excitement you would feel if this were happening right now. Hold on to that feeling for the rest of the minute. Let it fill you up completely. This quick exercise shifts your state of mind and primes you for manifestation. Even in 1 minute, you're sending a strong message to the universe that your wish is real. Keep practicing. Small steps lead to big results.
Louise Hay's quote, "The point of power is the present moment," emphasizes that the present is where we have the most control to make changes in our lives. Dwelling on the past or worrying about the future weakens our ability to act. By focusing on the present moment, we can consciously shape our thoughts, feelings, and actions to create the future we desire. It's a reminder that the power to transform ourselves and our circumstances is always available right now.
Neville Goddard's Golden Rule reveals a profound insight into the power of imagination and interconnectedness. It suggests that how we perceive and treat others in our minds directly influences our reality and theirs. By imagining lovingly for others, we not only align with the highest ideals of kindness, but also shape a harmonious world for ourselves. This practice transforms the Golden Rule from a moral directive into a creative act, an acknowledgement that our assumptions and thoughts are the seeds of all experiences. The key insight is that life mirrors our inner state, and what we wish for others reflects back to us. By embracing this truth, we learn that giving love and positivity through imagination is the most effective way to experience love and abundance in return.
Here's a concise, healing affirmation inspired by Louise Hay. I am safe, whole, and well, surrounded by peace and love. I release all tension, knowing my body has the power to heal. Each cell is filled with vibrant health and energy. With gratitude, I honor my mind and heart, trusting that everything unfolds as it should. I forgive myself and others, freeing myself from past hurts. I am deserving of love, peace, and wellness in every moment. Supported by the universe's healing energy, I embrace each day with gratitude and joy. Repeating this affirmation regularly can inspire a positive shift, encouraging self-compassion, calm, and well-being. Practice it daily to connect deeply with inner peace and foster a vibrant, fulfilling life.
Adopting an abundance mindset is vital for unlocking potential and attracting prosperity. Wallace D. Wattles stresses that viewing wealth as limited fosters a competitive mentality, which stifles creativity and manifestation. When we see money and resources as scarce, we hinder our ability to create and attract our desires. Embracing the belief that abundance is everywhere opens new opportunities. By focusing on possibilities rather than limitations, we align our thoughts with the flow of abundance, tapping into our creative power. This shift not only enhances our capacity to manifest goals, but also fosters empowerment and positivity, ultimately transforming our reality and inviting greater success into our lives. An abundance mindset paves the way for a richer, more fulfilling existence.
Neville Goddard viewed meditation as a tool for manifesting desires by aligning thoughts and emotions with the desired outcome. He emphasized focusing on imaginal acts, vivid mental scenes where you already have what you want, and feeling the reality of those experiences. The key is to generate the emotional state that matches the fulfillment of your desire. Goddard also introduced the concept of revision, using meditation to mentally rewrite past events that contradict your desired reality. He recommended entering a deeply relaxed state, the state akin to sleep, SATS, where the subconscious is most receptive. Through meditation, you can deliberately impress the subconscious mind with your vision, making it more likely to manifest in your waking life.
The Law of Reversed Effort by Joseph Murphy explains that the harder you consciously try to achieve something, the more likely you are to face resistance, leading to failure. When we strain toward a goal, it often reinforces subconscious beliefs that the goal is difficult, blocking its achievement. Instead, Murphy suggests a relaxed approach, focusing on calm confidence rather than desperation. This involves entering a receptive, relaxed state, such as before sleep, and visualizing or affirming your desires without tension. By doing so, you allow your subconscious mind to work without interference, naturally moving you toward your goal. This law emphasizes that letting go of effort and trusting your subconscious can be more effective than forceful willpower, as it eliminates mental barriers and allows success to flow more easily.
Scripting, based on Neville Goddard's teachings, is a manifestation technique where you write your desires as if they have already manifested. By writing in the present tense, you describe your wish in vivid detail, focusing on emotions and sensory experiences. This practice aligns with Neville's Law of Assumption, which emphasizes assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled. As you script, you create a mental state of already having your desire, which helps attract it into your reality. Emotions like joy and gratitude are key, as feeling the outcome deeply reinforces its manifestation. Scripting is essentially a way to use writing to fully immerse yourself in the desired reality, making it a powerful tool for manifestation. Detachment, according to Neville Goddard, is the process of letting go of the need to control or worry about how and when your desire will manifest. Once you've assumed your desire as already fulfilled, you must release any attachment to the outcome or timing. Trust that your assumption is already working to bring your desire into reality. This allows the subconscious mind to bring forth your manifestation without interference from doubt, fear, or impatience. Detachment doesn't mean you stop wanting. It means having faith that it's already yours.
Gratitude plays a vital role in strengthening faith when manifesting through Neville Goddard's Law of Assumption. This law emphasizes believing in the unseen, trusting that your desires are already on their way, even if they haven't materialized yet. Practicing gratitude for what you want, as though it has already manifested, deepens your trust in the process. It reassures your subconscious that your assumption of having what you desire is real. By feeling thankful in advance, you reinforce your belief in the creative power of your thoughts and assumptions. This heightened sense of faith accelerates the manifestation process, as the emotional state of gratitude aligns you with the reality you wish to create. Ultimately, gratitude keeps your focus on fulfillment, helping you trust that your desires are unfolding in perfect timing.
The law of mental equivalence, as explained by Joseph Murphy, posits that our outer reality reflects the images we hold in our minds. According to this principle, the thoughts and mental pictures we consistently focus on act as blueprints, guiding the subconscious to create corresponding life experiences. To use this law effectively, one should visualize their desired outcomes with clarity and detail, as if they are already real. This mental practice aligns the subconscious mind with one's goals, which then influences behaviors and decisions that lead toward those outcomes. By intentionally focusing on positive, constructive images, we essentially shape the framework for our lives. empowering us to create circumstances that match our inner vision and fostering personal growth and achievement.
The I am mantra, as taught by Neville Goddard, is a powerful affirmation technique to manifest your desires. By repeating I am statements, such as I am confident or I am wealthy, you align your consciousness with the state you wish to embody. Goddard believed that your self-concept shapes your reality, and by impressing these beliefs on your subconscious mind, particularly as you fall asleep, you can manifest them into your life. As you drift to sleep, your subconscious is most receptive, making it the ideal time to affirm these desires. The key is to not just say the words, but to feel them as true, believing that you already possess what you desire. This practice uses the law of assumption, which asserts that assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled brings it into reality. Neville Goddard's gratitude ritual is a daily practice designed to align your mindset with your desires by fostering appreciation for what you have and assuming what you want is already yours. Begin each day by listing things you're truly grateful for, like supportive people, simple comforts, or personal achievements. Then, extend your gratitude to include desires you assume to be true, even if they haven't physically appeared yet. By practicing gratitude for both the present and your intended future, you generate the emotional state of already living your desires. This routine helps shift your consciousness and strengthens the law of assumption, aligning your thoughts and feelings with your goals to attract them more effortlessly into your life.
Neville Goddard's concept of becoming the master of your assumptions centers on the power of beliefs in shaping our reality. According to Goddard, life's experiences, our circumstances, relationships, and achievements are all determined by the assumptions we hold about ourselves and the world. If we passively accept negative or limiting beliefs, we become enslaved by them, experiencing a life that reflects those constraints. However, when we consciously choose empowering beliefs aligned with our desires, we take control of our life's direction. Goddard teaches that by mastering our assumptions, we unlock freedom and the ability to create a fulfilling reality. This shift requires awareness and commitment, but opens the door to a life guided by purpose and inner power, rather than external conditions.
Neville Goddard highlights the moments before sleep as the ideal time to shape the subconscious mind. In this relaxed, drowsy state, you are most open to receiving new impressions. To manifest your desires, he advises immersing yourself in the feeling of your wish already being fulfilled as you drift off. This emotional state imprints on the subconscious, which then works to bring that reality to life. By consistently practicing this nightly, you effectively guide your subconscious to create the experiences you seek.
Wallace D. Wattles emphasizes that scarcity is an illusion, a mental construct that blocks access to abundance. He explains that thinking in terms of not enough fosters limiting beliefs, fear, and competition, which disrupt the natural flow of wealth and opportunities. Overcoming scarcity thinking begins with shifting your perspective. Recognize the universe as abundant, capable of supplying limitless resources for all. By aligning your thoughts and actions with this understanding, you create a mindset of abundance that attracts opportunities and wealth. Wattles encourages focusing on creating value and contributing to the flow of prosperity, rather than competing for limited resources. This mindset removes mental barriers and opens the path to success. When you trust in abundance and act with purpose, you align with universal principles, unlocking limitless possibilities. Neville often spoke about where you focus your attention is where energy flows. Gratitude helps you shift your focus from a state of lack to one of abundance, even if circumstances suggest otherwise. This shift in focus is crucial to the law of assumption, as it reinforces the belief that you already possess what you desire. Over time, the world will mirror back this internal belief, and you'll start to see physical evidence of your manifestation. By continuously feeling gratitude, you tune your mind and emotions into the frequency of having, not needing, which draws more of what you are thankful for into your experience.
Louise Hay believed that holding on to anger or resentment blocks healing, preventing us from fully moving forward in life. Forgiveness, both for ourselves and others, frees us from emotional and physical burdens. In her forgiveness meditation, we focus on releasing negative emotions by imagining a loving light surrounding ourselves and those we need to forgive. Through affirmations such as, I forgive and release us both to peace, we soften our hearts and open ourselves to healing energy. Forgiving doesn't mean condoning hurtful actions, but rather letting go of the pain they cause. By practicing forgiveness, we create space for peace, love, and well-being to enter, ultimately supporting our body's natural healing process.
Florence Scovel Shinn views imagination as a direct bridge between the mind and reality. She teaches that the clearer and more focused our visualizations are, the better our subconscious mind can bring those desires to life. Unclear or scattered imagining sends mixed signals, which leads to uncertain or unsatisfying outcomes. Thus, focused and intentional use of imagination acts as a powerful tool for creating the life we desire.
Neville Goddard's principle of living in the end teaches that to manifest your desires, you must mentally and emotionally live as if they are already fulfilled. Instead of focusing on the steps to achieve your goal, concentrate on the end result. Visualize a scene that implies your desire is realized and immerse yourself in the feelings associated with that outcome. By consistently feeling and believing that your desire is already a reality, you align your inner state with it, which attracts the desired circumstances into your life. Persistence in this assumption, regardless of current circumstances, is key to manifesting your goals. The power of awareness. Neville Goddard emphasizes that creation is finished, and everything that exists or will exist already coexists in an eternal now. Creativeness is not about making something new, but about becoming aware of what already is. Your experiences are determined by your concept of yourself. By assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you align with the reality where that wish is true. Persisting in this assumption draws related events into your experience, whether they align with success or failure, illustrating how your self-concept shapes your reality.